Oh man, boys, girls, it is a really bad time right now to be a crypto miner. We just got some crazy news from tariffs yesterday. Things are really, really rough. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, man. It hurts me, it hurts you, it hurts everybody involved, but I am still really bullish on it. If you're still bullish, check this out. Crypto Miner Bros, your one-stop shop for every ASIC company that you could ever want. Gold Shell, Volk Miner, AlphaPex, Ice River, Cannon, Bitmain, Flu Miner, IB-Link, and many more. I've been using Crypto Miner Bros for over 2 years now, and they have some of the best selection and prices that I've seen of any other website. Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum, Caspa, Aleo, full-size ASICs, at-home ASICs. Make sure to use code DJ Minds to support the channel, but ultimately to save you $70 on most ASIC prices from Crypto Miner Bros. And let's get back to the video. Okay, so let's just get straight into it, man. Like I said, no sugarcoating it, man. Bitcoin at 82.9. It was down about 81,000 right before I started prepping this. And it's really frustrating right now. Let me know if you're frustrated with this market as well, because it just feels like, we get so close to 90,000. We're almost there. I mean, when the tariff talk started at first, I was watching, and I think we shot from like 85 to 88 in like seconds. It felt like seconds at least. And I was like, yes, the market is reacting really well to these tariff news. Finally, I mean, I know they're really aggressive, but it was like, cool, things are good. Maybe it's gonna be awesome for the rest of us, and we're all gonna have a good time. And that quickly turned. And again, we just keep going from like that 80 to 85 to, now we're pushing lower and lower. And it's just kind of this teeter totter, but it's a really good time to be buying, in my opinion. Would I go all out? I definitely wouldn't go all out. First time I've seen Caspa at 6 cents in a really long time, man, which is quite frustrating, right? Last 7 days for Caspa down 15%. Last month, you are down, a little over 15%. Last year, it's down 50%. So, I mean, I'm not going to blame Caspa. I'm not going to blame any of these coins that I'm about to show you necessarily, man. It's just what's going on in the world. It sucks. It is what it is. Good time to DCA, in my opinion. Could go down further, but why not take a little shot, buy a little bit slowly over time. Litecoin at 83 bucks really recently. Wasn't this? Yeah, it was like 140, 136, something around there. And, it is what it is at this point. Dogecoin, 16 cents. Really think this one's going to recover very nicely. But again, you got to wait, right? I mean, look at Doge, man. This thing was at 46 cents back in December. I certainly think we're going to get 46 cents again at some point in this year. It's just hard to say when. The actual mining talk. Now we're looking at 10 cents here. Let me know, guys. I wonder if we should really be using 10 cents. I wonder if content creators should be using 10 cents. I'm starting to think we probably shouldn't. I know we used 10 cents since like 2020, 2021 for YouTubers and stuff. And I don't know, maybe it's kind of like intellectually dishonest to some extent, because I think the national average is really like 16 or 17 cents. So if you look at 16, 17 cents, forget about it, man. This thing will make you super depressed with the sea of red. But okay, I'll keep using 10 cents unless everybody wants me to move up to the actual national average. So let me know. All right, so let's look at some of the ASICs that catch my eye right off the bat. Volk Miner, D1 Hydro. I'm not going to look at Hydro. I'm not going to look at anything Hydro. I mean, you can do that on your own, but I'm not going to. So the AlphaPex DG2, this was just announced actually. Really great looking machine. I mean, it's using $8.21 of electric though. That's a lot to use. I mean, this is 3,420 watts. I'd like to see a machine under 3,000. I understand though, that's just the way it's going these days, right? Like, but the joules to mega hash is incredible. I mean, 0.17, that's phenomenal, right? They actually said that that's better than the L9. So we can look at that in just a minute. This is a script miner. For the price though, I mean, $13 profit. I don't know, man. I don't know if that's really going to be worth it to me at the moment. But again, that being said, if you're into crypto, if you're a miner specifically, you probably shouldn't be looking too much at the day-to-day. I get that you want to look at the day-to-day, and that's totally cool. I respect that 100%. If you're running it and selling it constantly, that's cool. But yeah, I mean, at that point, I'd probably say just buy the coin, really, if like you're really just looking at it very short term. I know Panda kind of has a similar idea there. And then next up, we're seeing the S21, XP Hydro. We're not looking at that. The Jazz Miner X44P. I'm not sure if this actually released yet. Let me know. I do like the fact that it's 2,550 watts. Now, I have a 22-cent electric rate, so just for fun, we can look at the difference. We would be making $10, and at 22 cents, we go down all the way to $3. I think there's probably more people closer to my electric rate of 22 cents than there is probably 10 cents these days remaining. But then again, maybe if you're watching this, you're closer to 10. I don't really know. just trying to show you, man, it's rough out there, especially for the price of some of these ASICs, man. But hey, it is making money. Again, looking at the L9, this is 17 gigahash. So yes, this joules per megahash is actually worse than what we saw from AlphaPec. So that's really interesting to see at 3,570 watts. Again, I really want to see miners get under 3,000, but maybe it's like a marketing thing, who can get the highest hash rate or using the most electricity that you possibly can. I get it. I will definitely be interested in what Bitmain's going to do. Are they going to do the L9 plus? I mean, they've kind of done that with the 17, 16, and 15 gigahash models, but are they going to do an L9 plus and an L9 plus plus? Because I know Bitmain. I mean, I don't know them personally, but I kind of have seen how they perform and how they act, and they like to be the big dog probably every time. So I'm sure there's something that they're waiting to do. Maybe it's just because the market's so bad right now. Volk Miner D1. I like Volk Miner. I actually got to talk to some of these people at my industry up, and I like what they're doing, but the problem is 4,250 watts. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's not too far off on, the joules to mega hash or anything. It's not, but it's like, dang, dude, 4,250 watts, man. I want to go in the other direction. You know what I mean? I want to use less power, more hash rate, but again, that's not really the way things are going. And again, at 10 cents, man, you're making $9. I don't know how much this machine cost. I would imagine it's a lot. I'm guessing like $8, $9, $10,000. So if I'm spending that kind of money on just a single machine, I really want to be making more than that. Let me look at my electric rate, which I would never run, but just for fun, 22 cents, you'd be losing $2.41, which certainly hurts a lot. But yeah, certainly stuff like this. I mean, I'd be getting hosted. I get all my ASICs hosted just because it's not even possible for someone like me. So let's look at the Aleo AE0. People have been saying I say that wrong. I think they say Aleo. I don't know. I'm going to keep saying Aleo. That's fine. This is the Ice River, man. I would love to get one of these. This is claiming to make $9 right now and only at 100 watts. Now, would I think that you're going to get this making $9 a day by the time it releases? No, right? I thought the same thing with my AL3s. They were making $30. I never thought I'd make even close to $30. That was never really even my mind at all. It was like worst case $10, maybe extreme worst case $5, and we'll get into the AL3 in just a moment. But yeah, certainly I think if it's cheap, this is a great buy. I can't see this being cheap, but who knows, man? Maybe Ice River will start selling that sucker for $400 or $500. That would be really cool. If you're watching this, Ice River, go ahead and sell that sucker for $400 or $500. I would certainly buy that. Absolutely. The Flu Miner, man. This is cool. I mean, I don't think I would buy this. This is really unfortunate because this is new. It's actually losing money as it's new. So it's not like, it's like a little bit older or something, and it always hurts. I'm sure people who might have pre-ordered this or got first batch, I get it. I know the pain for sure. All right, so looking at the AL3 at 10 cents. Oh man, losing about $4 a day every machine that you have. Oh, I understand. Trust me, guys. If you're out there, I feel your pain on that. But Lithium's currently down 12% right now. Not because something happened crazy with the lithium. Again, man, even the stock market is crashing right now. Huge sell-offs. There's just so much uncertainty. And I think we're kind of pushing towards that recession. Are we actually going to be in a recession? I hope not, but we're certainly going in that direction. And the markets just don't know what's going on, right? When there's uncertainty and fear, that's when the market's like, you know what? I'm going to sell off. I'm just going to wait on the sidelines. Maybe they got a better entry point, or they're trying to dollar cost average, or they're trying to trick you. I have no idea. Or the worst case scenario, everything's going to get really bad before it gets better. And that's fine, right? That's something that you have to consider. Now, I'm getting hosted at 7.3 cents. So again, we go from $3.90 per machine that we're losing to a little bit better, $1.63. So it certainly helps, man. It's really interesting how like 2 cents, 2.5 cents saves you pretty much double on your electric, right? So let's just see for fun, somebody that's paying 5 cents electric, how much are they losing? They're only losing 38 cents a machine. That's not bad at all. Of course, you don't ever want to lose money, but you're almost breaking even in a way. So yeah, I mean, you really got to be careful with the electric rate. I say that all the time, dude. Every penny counts. It really does, especially with ASIC. Now, SHA-256, aka Bitcoin, has been really surprising me lately. It's not doing very well. I mean, you got to consider this 270 terahash. This is pretty much top dog. the best thing you can get besides like hydro machines. It's making $4 at 10 cents. I mean, that's rough, man. That's really, really rough. It's using $8.75 of electric. And you would think that like Bitcoin would be able to hold its own, right? Like Bitcoin's being talked about. There's a reserve now. It's official. It's not like it's a pipe dream. Like it's really happening that the US is using Bitcoin as reserve, and it's just nothing, right? Like nothing is helping. It's really frustrating times. I get it. If you're frustrated, just go ahead and type 22 in the comment section. I get it. Like 100%. You would think Bitcoin by this time in the cycle after the halving, right? This was supposed to be the big bull run and blah, blah, blah. And I still think that's coming eventually. Just don't know when. So yeah, Bitcoin, I'm sure will be perfectly fine, just like it always is. But you're going to be a little disappointed, man, if you're spending 6, 7K on the best Bitcoin machine in the entire world besides hydro, and you're making $4. You're really not making anything. And I would be very depressed, certainly, if I had to pay my electric bill. And yeah, it gets really rough, man. You would probably want like $10, $20. Now, something interesting here, because, let's just move down to 8 cents for Bitcoin, right? Because this is more reasonable. This is probably what most hosting companies charge you, about 8 cents for 1 to 3 machines, right? You'd be making $5.72. So that helps a lot. Now, I don't think you're going to get hosted for 6 cents, but there's certainly people running at 6 cents. That's a totally different picture. $7.36 profit for that machine. And let's say, you're really doing great. You have, your Mara level and all those guys, they're making about $10 a day at 3 cents. So that certainly changes everything, man. And especially with Bitcoin, especially with ASICs in general, every penny counts, and it just shows in the numbers. Good old GPU mining, man. GPU mining, man. I really love GPU mining. I know a lot of people are like, it's dead and stuff. And they say it almost like in this glowing way of like, yeah, screw GPU mining. I don't ever think like that, man. I still love GPU mining. Unfortunately, I just got tapped out, you know what I mean? And I'm sorry if my voice just cracked. It's because I'm sick. If I sound sick, it's because I actually am pretty sick. I'm still trying to make content for you guys. So yeah, GPU mining's rough, man, for sure. 100%. When I bought this house, my electric rate was 12 cents. And I was like, okay, I can make that work. Instantly went to 15. And now over the 2 years, it's gone up to 22. And some months it's 25. GPU is it's just not possible for me, man. I really wish it was. And let's just say you have 10 cents and you have something like a 5080, man. You got pretty much the second best GPU out there. I mean, that thing's making a penny, bro. A penny. Like what? Dude, you spent thousands of dollars on this GPU to make a penny, and you're on the Quai network, and they don't pay you till 14 days later. And the next up for the 170HX, I don't even see the 5090 on here for some reason. That's kind of weird, but whatever. 170HX is making 8 cents. Like, that's depressing, man. I don't think we really need to go through it. We get it on GPU mining, man. It's really sad. It's really sad, dude, just to see, like, even if you have free power, I think you're making like 59 cents, it says. I just looked at it. 59 cents for free power for a $2,000 GPU. And it feels so frustrating for GPU miners. And I know, right? Because I've always been a GPU miner up until like I had to sell them recently just because they've been sitting there for so long. It's really frustrating times, man. And will it come back? I hope it does, man. I really do. I want everybody to succeed, man. I'm not this negative energy kind of guy. I know there's a lot of people who love dwelling on the negativity and stuff, man. I just want to see everybody prosper. I want to see everybody eat. That's what I'm all about. You guys know me, man. I want everybody to grow and stuff. And unfortunately, at the moment, it just doesn't seem possible with GPU mining. Some of the ASICs don't even seem possible. Like, obviously, at the moment, things could totally change next month, next week, 6 months from now. I have no idea. But believe me, I feel your frustration. I feel your pain on this one, man. There's so many emotions that go on with this. But I would say, man, if you're still here, just keep pumping, man. Just keep pushing. If you ever feel like, crypto mining is just putting you in a really rough spot, man, maybe you could consider some of the deep end projects, man, like GeoNet. I told you guys about that. I never got that sponsored or anything. I paid $650 like 2 years ago. That thing still makes me $5 every single day. Sometimes like $5.50. It really just depends on the price. It used to be like $20 a day, $15 a day. But obviously the price has come down just like everything else, but it's still pretty consistently every single day makes $5 a day. I don't even have an affiliate code for that or anything, but there's definitely good options out there, man. And but pretty much everything is in the gutter at the moment. I would say just, if you have to, buy the coin, man. There's nothing wrong with buying the coin. And if you want to mine at slight loss or break even. I get it. It's frustrating though, right? So it seems like we've been doing this dance for like the last year or year and a half or so. I get it. Yeah, 100%, guys. So frustrating times in the market, man. Keep pushing. If you're watching this video, I'm sure you're still going to push through it all. And that means it is time for you to put in hashtag pencil. Hashtag pencil. That means you made it to the end of this video. Let me know your frustrations. I'm still bullish. In the end, it doesn't matter. You guys know me. I'm a perma bull, always looking at the bright side, always looking at the good. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. DJ Minds. Oh, join the Discord. Join the Discord. Link in the description below. DJ Minds signing out.